Alright, top of the morning, Dad. Hope all is well, bro. Oh man, hanging in there, bro. Hanging in there. I'm okay. Having dinner. Oh shit, dinner. Yeah. It's just now morning over here. It's 4:55 a.m. Nearly 8 p.m. Wow. Other side of the planet, man. All this bullshit technology, they should come up with some shit that can fucking teleport us to a different country and shit. They probably do have that shit out. Hey, what's going on, Preston? Top of the morning. I was just in fuck. Vulcan. I was in Vulcan's. Vulcan was streaming. I don't know if he's still streaming. I was in there. That wouldn't let me comment though. That wouldn't let me they let me type in the comments, but as soon as I sent them in, like the comments disappeared. Like I couldn't see the comments that I wrote. Hey, top of the morning, Mojo. I wonder what happened to John B. Alright, chill out. I wonder what happened to John B. I seen him in. Oh, I haven't seen him in a while. He said he embraced the devil after he had a vision of the devil. I don't even know. I don't know. I think I remember hearing somebody saying embrace the devil or embrace, you have to embrace evil or some shit like that. Quit. I remember somebody saying something like that. Yeah, it was back. Yeah, it was 2015. Oh, 2015. No, the other day I heard some. That might have been you referencing to him then. But I heard somebody say you have to embrace the devil or you have to embrace in order to get through this shit. The travels. The travels. Man, I gotta get these bills paid off. Why are these stores not opening? Or not stores, but fucking corporations or whatever. Beautiful Sunday. Beautiful Monday.
Don't scare Negro. Don't.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yes, man.
Hey, top of the morning, Judgment.
Oh, come on, those videos,
All
those
right, right.
people are resisting arrest.
Top of the morning.
I'm tired of this harassment of police officers. Because the police live in your neighborhood, see? And you be knowing them as Officer Timpson. Hello, Officer Timpson, going bowling tonight? Yes, nice pinto you have. Niggas don't know them like that. See, white folks get a ticket, they pull over. Hey, officer, yes, glad to be of help. Here you go. Nigga got to be talking about, I am reaching into my pocket for my license.
Hopefully everybody's had a good 4th of July weekend. Considering, excuse me, it's legitimate. Considering the bullshit, of course. I had a chill 4th of July weekend. That's what's up, bro. That's good to hear, man. Definitely. Definitely. I wonder. I wonder if they defund the police, will that make targeting worse because they're gonna need the money and the money doesn't come from the same pot, or is it gonna make it better? Is it gonna take money away from them? It's gonna take money away from them, of course, but is it gonna take money away from the program? Supposed to be, supposed to, excuse me. Shit, where you moving? You're moving to a different spot. That's pretty exciting. That's pretty damn exciting right there. That's one thing. Excuse me. That's one thing about as a kid going through so many group homes and moving. That shit was exciting. It was fucking. It was exciting just to go all over the place and shit. But as a kid, you don't realize how much that shit'll fuck you up when you get older. Gonna make more videos today. That's what's up. Hell yeah. I don't know how people take pictures with their legs dangling off of a cliff and riding bikes really close to the edge of a cliff. Yeah, man, I'm afraid of heights, bro. Like when I'm high up and I look down, like, bro, I'll fucking freeze like a deer. Like a deer. Like if I was to go to the edge of a cliff and fucking look down it and actually see down there, like my stomach would drop. Like I wouldn't be able to move. I might faint and fall off that motherfucker. I wouldn't be able to back up, or I'd be too scared to slip off. As long as I can see down that motherfucker, I'm not moving. I don't even like driving to Reno and shit on them cliffs and shit that be hella, the roads be hella skinny with them fucking short ass side rails and shit. The only thing you might not go over that motherfucker if you in like a Corvette or a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or some shit like that. But anything tall, like you're gonna knock that motherfucking road right over the fucking cliff with you. You're gonna go with that motherfucker. I can't do that shit. But that's that. Some people like that. That's the, what's that shit called? Adrenaline. You know. I've had some close calls with cliffs in my life. Yeah, I haven't, not with a cliff. Like I fell off a roof before. Like like I can get on top of roofs and shit. Like, but a cliff that's just something way fucking. That's way different. A cliff is way different. You fall on that motherfucker, it's no coming back. Actually, there was a lady though. There was a lady that ran off a cliff in her car. I believe she had her baby with her. I believe it was her and her daughter. And she fucking fell into a tree. The tree saved her. But the fucking car was like she was up in the tree. It's not funny, but she was up in the fucking trees for hella long, fucking dangling and shit. That would be hella scary. Cause even still, the trees are hella high, so you know the tree might have caught her. But if she would have fell off that tree, you know, it would have been bad. Cause the trees are hella high. That wasn't no fucking super like cushion tree. It was one of them tall, pointy, fucking frail ass. I don't even see how it held the car up, but it was a lot of them. So whatever happened, thank God it worked out for her and her daughter. It was all right. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. All right is better than bad or not good at all. Do you ever go and see redwoods in Northern Cali? Uh, nah. I mean, I think that's why I want to get to nature so bad, cause you know I haven't been there for so like I've been like when I was a kid I used to go camping and shit, and I adapted to that shit. Like that was my shit. Like I loved being out there, bro. As a kid, like I just knew that shit was peaceful and fucking. Oh man, it's like it's calling me. It's fucking calling me, man. Vulcan is on live. Hey, what's going on, Ross? Yeah. I was on Vulcan's channel for about an hour, but they wouldn't let me comment on it. I don't know if you guys were able to see him or if they're able to be seen on the other side. But like on my side, like I would type in a comment and send it through, and it would disappear. Good question. I don't know what they're gonna do if they defend the police. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be a tricky one, man. If the money ain't coming from the same pot, though, I, I would think that, excuse me, being that the police are being defunded, that more police would join in. They gossip. The police gossip. Don't get that twisted. They gossip. Or I won't say gossip. So look at this dude holding the bike tire so I can see the tire. You see that bullshit? But they talk around they talk around the fucking they talk around the see that bike tire. They talk around the fucking police department. That's for sure. So if they all don't already know, which I highly doubt, I'm pretty sure all the police know about the program. But if they don't, they do not. Hey, chill out. He left a long time ago. You guys, come on. Let's see. Mo Muzz. Hey, top of the morning, Mo. Awaken World. Hey, top of the morning, Awaken. Just subscribe. Hey, appreciate that, Mo. Uh, they do not be in my area. What's that? What's that? Awaken. Hanging in there, hanging in there. As always, just hanging in there. I hope you guys are doing well as well. In this psychotic program we have to deal with. Police involved in gaslighting. Oh, hell yeah. We all shit. They're involved in all this shit. Gaslighting, killing motherfuckers. Police is the best tool the government has because they can, everybody, well, most everybody, trust them and shit. No one's gonna think of a fucking a cop kidnapping a kid to take it to a politician. A cop is known as friendly. So if a cop pulls over and tells a kid, hey, I'll give you a ride home, you want to ride in a police car? Kid's gonna hop in the police car. No danger. No danger. Police are regular people with badges. That's all they have is just a badge. They got a job. That's all it is a job. The same psychopath that might work as a janitor could be this, could have just got the same fucking job that cop got. And we've all witnessed crazy cops. Good morning. Literally just hey, top of the morning. Tony, you get V2K? No, I can't say I do. Not to where I hear it like that may manipulate my actions or what have you. In the past, I've heard like whispers and you know, close whispers, and you know, I couldn't see where it was coming from or find where it was coming. That's before I knew what V2K was, so that's like the beginning of my targeting. But since then, nah, I haven't. I had an injury yesterday in my wheelchair as trigger affects my mind, so layup. What it what do you mean you had an injury? Did you fall out of your wheelchair? Awaken. Yeah, that's fucked up, man. Somebody who triggered you? It was a cop that triggered you? So scary. True, yeah. Definitely. Definitely. That's why I say anything that any targeted individual thinks that they've done that might have got him on this program. As long as it doesn't have nothing to do with fucking rape or touching kids or any bullshit like that, you know, you gotta come to terms with that shit because and just accept it because these people are monsters. There's nothing you did that compares to the shit they do to you every fucking day. Nothing. Especially if you've been going through it for a while. It doesn't. If you've been going through it for a week is fucking. You know, when you owe certain fines and shit, like you owe thousands and thousands of dollars for fucking court fees and shit. You only do like if you do it in jail time, you only do like 5 or 6 days, maybe like fucking 10 days, 2 weeks at the longest, and that's for major fucking court fines and shit. To be fucking harassed and brutalized like this for fucking over a month is fucking insane, man. So there's nothing you've done that could have fucking got you put on this. Or you might have did something to get you put on this, but there's nothing you did that's worth getting put on this. You know, you might have fucking flared somebody's fucking temper or something or whatever, however you want to put it. You got somebody fucking on your radar and put you on this shit, but you definitely don't deserve it. Mental hospitals are MK Ultra gang stalking control centers. The reason everyone is mental hospitals is because they're under MK Ultra. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. And you know, in San Jose, they had shut down, and this is before COVID, but they had shut down um, a mental institution and let all those people out on the streets. I was being gang stalked by hell of them motherfuckers, man. Fucking, and they all said I chopped somebody up. They all talk about me slicing somebody up and fucking, you know, cutting them. The lady that stabbed me said I cut her son up and fucking put him in a suitcase and put him in the back of my van. And she said the van was his and shit. You know, and that's why I kind of, you know, I wasn't paying attention. And plus, it was a lady. Like, I don't, can't be off my guard about that anymore. But fuck, you know, like, she was a lady. She was talking kind of crazy. You know, I didn't see no danger. I was just like, just go and leave me alone. Just, please, just go, lady. She's sitting there demanding fucking paperwork. Like, let me see your fucking paperwork for this vehicle. I'm like, man, come on. And then I fucking turn. First she touches me like I'm like, go on, lady. And she grabs me by my shoulder. Like, she doesn't grab me. She's like, tugs on my shirt, like pinches my shirt or whatever and tugs on it and says, let me see the paperwork. And I fucking turn around and tell her to leave and she fucking plunges a knife in my stomach. Fucking crazy, man. Just imagine if she would have got anywhere else, like if I would have turned a different way or fucking just anything. She was like inches from my solar plexus, like, fuck. Fucking crazy. Another girl, she told me I cut her brother up. I was recycling. That's uploaded. I uploaded that. She was saying, you know, that I fucking killed her brother, or fucking I sliced her brother up with some people, and I was supposed to be his homeboy, and she looked like a boy herself. Like her hair was all cut up, like like Britney Spears, how she did, how her hair was. Her hair looked like that when Britney Spears had cut her hair off. And she had all types of bruises and shit on her face. Oh man, these people, man. You guys see the crazy people they send. Like San Jose is full of them, man. And it's all from that place, man. That place and all these those they got those Victorian houses downtown that house them and shit. And those people don't even care. They're like fucking slumlords. They got them living in fucking houses with fucking cockroaches and shit the size of mice. Dirty ass fucking houses. Let them wander. They give them their medication and fucking let them go do whatever the fuck they want to do out in the streets and shit. Then the gang stalkers get up under their fucking eardrums and fucking whisper. Fucking give them candy bars and fucking, you know, teddy bears and shit to do fucking wild ass shit. Fucking crazy. And then when they do something to you, you know, it's perfect. It's perfect both ways, because if they tell on the person who, sent them, their credibility is shot because they're mentally ill. And then at the same time, they don't go to jail for a very long time. They go to fucking, they'll do a little 6-month evaluation to get put right back into one of those Victorian houses. Make sure they take their medication and shit. They'll get them dosed up on a different medication. Start fucking experimenting on them. Okay, this makes them more mellow. We'll send them back out. Send them right back out to do the same fucking shit. And when you go to prison, it's like those people try and get you on medication. Like they have those, like when you go to psych evaluation. And like they'll ask you questions and they'll say, so are you in, like for instance, they'll say, do you have anger issues? And if you say no, they'll be like, are you sure you've been coming to prison off and on for a while? Like, you sure you don't have anger issues? And you'd be like, no, because they have medications and shit for that to fucking. They have Medicaid. Like, you should see some people be in there fucking zombies and they sleep their time away. Like, I've even, like, in the past, like, long time ago, like, fucking, in the past, fucking, have fucking, paid, like, a couple noodles for a fucking pill so I could sleep my time away and shit. And fucking, like, I took one of those fucking pills and it wasn't even a whole pill. It was a half a fucking pill. It was called Seroquel. And I was fucking out of it, man. Like, when they woke, they woke me up for breakfast for chow. And I stood up I got up like I was fucking gonna get up and go wash my face and everything, and drop right on my fucking knees. Like, it's like my fucking legs were completely rubber. And fucking, I couldn't even do it, man. I was all drowsy and shit. Crazy, man. Those pills are those meds are no fucking joke, man. And it's crazy, just that half a pill, like, I was able to sleep good for, like, the next 2 days off that pill, like, not straight, not straight sleep, but, like, it's, like, I would be able to go like whenever I wanted within that 2 days. Like whenever I went to my bunk, closed my eyes, and within 2 minutes, cause I still had the drowsiness from the pill, like the effects. Like I still felt the fucking. It's crazy. Like it wasn't like a high. It was just like a sleepiness almost. Those pills are fucking vicious, man. I just think you got people, you know, they're trying to cut me off. They're trying to cut my stream off. But that shit was fucking that was just like a sleeper pill. Just imagine the shit. Oh fuck. Just imagine the shit, cause people be on medication for all types of shit, man. People be on medication for like the damnedest shit, man. So you got a bunch of them running out in the middle of the street, all doing all types of crazy shit, and most of them got the mindset of kids and shit. So you can offer them pretty much anything, and they'll do whatever you ask. Let me see. Yeah, no, yeah, it's scary as shit. MK Ultra gang stalking officers work undercover in hospitals and hit DRs. Most all the psych doctors in the hospitals and mental hospitals are undercover. Yeah, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that at all. It's a lot of this world is so fucking. This world is so different from the world I grew up in, or that I thought I grew up in, that my eyes could only see. It's like I'm in a whole nother dimension right now. I found this website. What's that? Oh, as far as the undercover agents, you only know what direction is. Indeed, accepted, help get strong. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. They can only throw at you like some things they're gonna throw at you that they're gonna use what they don't like and what they can use. Like if you done something that you're ashamed of, just how they use it against you, the people against you, they might use that same shit against them to get them to do this. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you just gotta accept it. Be strong enough to accept it, whatever it is. Then move on and get through the shit the best way as possible. I know when they talk shit about family members and like people who have died and shit, that gets pretty irritating. But you gotta know what you're up against. Like these are a bunch of fucking cowards. Like this dude walking up touching on himself. know that's like one of my pet peeves. Like, not pet peeves, I guess, but they know I don't like seeing that shit. So they do that shit all the time, 24/7. My friend, you need some cream? Chill out, chill out. So instead of getting mad at them, I ask them if they need some cream, something to rub down there, itching and shit. Anything you can feel getting you mad, make a joke out of it and throw it at them instead of getting mad at them, because that's what they want you to do. When you don't bite into their shit, then you make them feel the way you want. You make them feel the way they want to make you feel. They're trying to make you feel. No one deserves this. Yeah, this is a deep program, man. This is some fucked up shit. Definitely some fucked up shit, man. But it's nothing we can't handle. That's for sure. We've been handling it this long, man. It's, you got that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Crazy. I'm not the only one either. There was this one cat that got stabbed in the head. I'll try and find a video. But he got stabbed in the head. Another targeted individual got jumped really bad. Like they knuckle cut him. Like his eye was split. He was fucked up pretty bad. This program goes beyond no touch. Like, that's why I don't understand why people call it no touch torture, because it goes beyond touch. And then right after I got stabbed, that's when they were really trying to scare me and shit. Like, they were trying to scare the shit out of me. Like, they were fucking police for fucking... Every time I went into 7-Eleven, police would say shit like, he had a close call. He keeps running his mouth. He doesn't like to obey. He's gonna end up dead one of these days. But they would talk in the third party. They would act like they're not talking about me, but they would be talking about me and shit. And one day I was walking in the 7-Eleven. And I was going to get coffee and shit. And the fucking police, they were talking outside. And, the cop had his fucking thumbs in his buckle and shit, doing the rocking back and forth, talking to somebody. Was like, yeah, he's gonna die one of these days. And I was like, I know you guys are gonna kill me. I know you guys are gonna kill me. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm prepared for that. And he was like, oh no, we're not talking about you. We love you. Like, come on, man. These people are fucking clowns. Not you. We love you. Yeah, they tried to run that shit. If they can find a hole where they can scare you, that's what they really want to do. They want to put a lot of fear into you. They want to make it so you don't come out to get groceries. They want to make it so you don't fucking talk to anybody, that you're fucking, you're basically recluse. Just imagine if I would have been scared, like if I would, if I would have been scared of that shit, I would have been going out of my mind. If like that, if they would, like if one of them had to go through that shit, that's what I'm saying. Like they couldn't deal with the shit we deal with. Like if one of them had to go through that, and like you can't size everybody up, but you can see some people because it's written all over them that some situations that they're not built for. And this is a situation that a lot of these fucking people aren't built for. Like they would be going crazy out of their mind. Police giving them the cold shoulder, always telling the people making threats on their lives and shit. You call the police and the police ask you if you're crazy. Oh man. All targeted individuals, I don't care like if you're handicapped, if anything, if you're targeted, thank God that he built you the way that he built you. Because again, a lot of these people wouldn't be able to kill themselves. They fucking jump off of fucking buildings and shit. Fucking hang themselves. Kill their family and then kill themselves. Watch when jobs start. Watch what I said, like when people start getting cut off from these jobs that they've had for years and years and that they're still paying. They've been working at this fucking job for what, 30, 40 years and they're still paying fucking mortgage and shit. They're still paying fucking mortgage from 40 years ago and shit. And they lose this fucking job. Watch how many of these motherfuckers go off the deep end. You gonna hear about fucking family suicide, murder suicide, what is it? Yeah, murder suicide, family deaths. It's not funny, but watch, it's coming, man. Cause once people start losing their jobs, they know what's to come. They know once it's a dog eat dog world for real, and your fucking money and your shit don't fucking, rub everything the way it used to, it's gonna be bad. People don't want to go through that. People gonna be raping people, pillages, fucking. It's gonna be a sick world. Where you at, bro? This is Sacramento right here. California. Gang stalkers are cowards. Yeah, they are, man. They are. They are, man. Whenever it takes a team of people to get at one person, that's beyond bullying. That's over bullying. Like, that's over bullying. That's past bullying, man. just think of how many different people you've had implemented in your life to bully you. People from different states, people from different countries, all implemented in your life. Some for pennies on the dollar. And each of them is just like Chinese torture. Like each of them is chipping away at you. Slowly, slowly, you're fucking, you might be losing it and not even know you're losing it. Don't even recognize that you're fucking losing it. Not saying that's the case, but you don't know. We don't know. 10 years from now, this fucking program could fucking have wore down on me so much that I'm walking up the street talking to myself and, talking to people who aren't there. I pray I'm not. I pray I'm not one of those people. But, like, who knows? Like, just think about the people who are going. I think their torture was a little worse though, cause they went through some serious shit back then. Like they were real fucking experiments and shit. Fucking LSD, fucking putting them in rooms, no food, chambers and shit, no sleep, eyes sewn open and shit. Strapped to tables, fuck that. Oh man. And this is our government though. This is our this is our fucking government that is still in place after all that fucking bullshit. I don't get it, man. I don't fucking. How can you lock somebody up for committing a crime yet you commit all these crimes against fucking human, or how are you the human? Like you create all these crimes against humanity. Like you fucking. How do you strap somebody to a table with LSD and then fucking sew their eyeballs open and don't feed them and see their reaction? Like that's the fucking. That's just fucking. That's worse. Well, I won't say it's worse, but that's like George Floyd thing. It's really bad. Like you just fucking make somebody fucking go through. Like that's suffering at its fucking finest, man. When you can feel it's one thing to be fucking shot and you die like that, but to fucking die like fucking and you feel every second of fucking death approaching, that's not fucking cool. That's not cool at all. Like, and then you don't die, and then you have to live with all these fucking memories and triggers and like the triggers we go through. I can't say all of us because I don't know all of our situations and shit. But for the most part, our triggers are just like not minute, but they're triggers that don't bring up vicious memories. Like some may have triggers that bring up rape or some shit like that, but these people literally have fucking people from the back in the day. They fucking have torture memories and shit. People biting into their flesh and being raped a bunch of fucking times. Ugh, it's fucked up. That's some fucked up shit. Yeah, to get bad. Appreciate that, Ro. Hey, bro. Hey, I haven't gotten anything. I I got the notification from Discord. I know it's this phone though, man. It's gotta be this phone, man. I think I typed into it, or I think I opened up one of those emails, man. Cause I've been looking at YouTube and they say like if you open up certain emails that hackers send to you, they can get all in your phone and shit. Like you gotta be careful of the emails that you open up and shit. So I know that it's something with the phone. Got a good dog. Yeah, it's three of these motherfuckers living. Yeah, I live in the yeah, I live in my vehicle. I think they're mixing up the comments. Hold on. No one will help us but us. Yeah, man. Very true. We are the only ones that can help us get through the situation, man. Well, not that can, but you know, it seems that will. That's the only way. We'll get it one day, though. We'll get it one day. The thing is, though, like, we can't, well, in my opinion, we can't just fucking be throwing no fucking rallies and saying, you know, stop this fucking harassment amongst each other. You know, it's cool to congregate and shit, but, you know, we're basically talking to each other in one small, like, a designated area. Like, we're in a designated area. When there's these rallies and events thrown and shit, it's one designated area. Usually it's, you know, it's not, it's not, I don't want to take nothing from it, but I'll just say it's not enough to fucking, you know, get the message out. Like, you gotta literally protest this shit, man. You gotta literally protest this shit. And I've been saying that for the longest. I've been fucking, and you, it's the only way you get fucking recognition from anybody. Like the mayors and fucking, you know, the mayor ain't gonna come out for that rally. You start fucking protesting and holding up traffic and keeping people from going to work, and you know, you're bringing news stations out. People want to know what the fuck is going on. Like, you're gonna bring people up. If even if the mayor doesn't fucking, you know, do anything, he's gonna come out and say we're gonna look into this or some fucking shit. Like, it's gonna be recognized for sure. But you can't do that without any publicity, or, you know, you have to force them into publicity, because the news ain't even gonna cover it unless they're forced to cover it. And the only way they're gonna be forced to cover it is if the people wanna know what the fuck is going on. And it's one thing, look at the one headlight bandit. And it's one thing to fucking be one person. They're telling me to shut up. Nah, I don't know what he's telling me. He's just a stalker. But fucking, you know, it's one thing if one person goes out there, 5 or 6 people, then they can pick us off and say we're crazy and shit and throw us in jail. But if 1,000, 5,000 people in the fucking freeway stopping traffic, all these people aren't crazy, man. What the fuck is going on? You can't say all these people got some of the fucking same illness. Like, all these people don't got no illness. If these people did have a mental illness, how would they be sane enough to fucking, organize a situation like this? You know, crazy people don't fucking do that. And like, this is after this fucking pandemic is over, I would say this is the best time to fucking, you know, excuse my language, but pick yourself. Well, I won't even say it, but man up and woman up and fucking, fucking come together and do this shit because it's being exposed already, and this is just the kicker to it. Like, we're fucking tired of it, and then when people want to know what's going on, we could reference it to this different situations that have been going on with like the eBay people that got caught up doing it and shit. Like, we could say, like, look, these people got caught up doing it. This shit isn't just happening there. You feel me? And that might prompt those people to even fucking snitch. Maybe they feel alone, like they can't say anything because they don't want to get in trouble. Maybe if we all came together and shit, and fucking we could get them to snitch on each other and shit, because a lot of them are scared to they think they're gonna die. They know a lot of them. A lot of them know, like, you know. We'll get it one of these days, though. No rush. No rush. Let me see. Vulcans. Oh, wait. It is summertime. Yeah, definitely. Definitely out here it is, that's for sure. Vulcan's Live is over now. Oh, okay. Yeah, he was on for a while. I know I was on there for like an hour, but they wouldn't let me comment for some reason. Hey, top of the morning, Tank. Mori, what? All around the world, no doubt. Appreciate that, Court. Uh, what I was saying, all these gang stalkers are going to lose their cars, businesses, houses, apartments, everything. Yeah, it's gonna be bad. Definitely, man. Definitely. Everybody, well, pretty much everybody is gonna be brought down to the same level. And only the corporations that, are connected, those gonna be the only things standing. Too many too many people, too many franchises and shit taking money away from the big dogs. They had to shut that down. They had to shut that shit down. Get rid of some people. Thrive off the paranoid. Business is good now. While they spur all types of bullshit over the news to keep us fucking shadowed from what they're really doing. And try and make it seem so sincere. Call the hospital people heroes when a lot of them motherfuckers is swiping you with the virus. It's a they're placating the shit out of us. Nurses and shit on TikTok dancing and shit, doing all types of fucking Soul Train lines and shit, but they're fucking heroes. All in the middle of a pandemic, you want to be on TikTok dancing and shit. And not just one or two, but like 5 or 6 or fucking 12 of them motherfuckers dancing and shit. Like, not just one fucking, like, multiple. Like, they're fucking having a contest across the internet and shit. Yo, who can make the best TikTok video? Like, these motherfuckers is crazy, and we're calling them heroes and shit. People fucking don't even know how to work the ventilators and fucking just scared to be around. Like, they don't even want to fucking be around people with COVID and shit. Like, this is crazy, man. It was this one chick said, like, people, the nurses were falling asleep, people were dying on their watch and shit, and they're not even comprehensive of the people dying and shit. Like, people have been dead for over 5 hours and you're fucking knocked out on your fucking, you're the fucking nurse in charge. Like, what the fuck? What's going on? Then these are our fucking heroes. These are the heroes. And then when nurses make complaints on other nurses about the wrongdoings of the fucking patients, those nurses get reprimanded and shit. Oh, they're fucking up the comments, y'all. I can't see nothing now. Fuck. Okay, here we go. Damn, they wiped off hella comments. Hey, top of the morning, HM. Greg. Morning, Nappy. It looks great. Morning, where you are. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. Pretty. It's gonna get hot though. That's for sure. Bro, how can we get 1,000 TIs to protest? We'll fucking, if we could get everybody to protest, I mean, meet up and we would all have to do it at the same time. It would be more than 1,000 of us. It would be more than 1,000 of us. The same way we meet up for those rallies and shit is how we would meet up, but we would just meet up in different parts of the state. And at the same fucking time throughout we'd make it a fucking, like how they did with the protesting. Like that's how we been should have did it. I've been saying that, like, it's gonna take a group effort, man, and it's gonna take us. It's not gonna. It can't be one state, one city. It has to fucking be able to open people's eyes. It has to have people like, what the fuck is going on? You know, because the officials aren't going to report. The people doing it aren't going to say anything. It's the people coming home from work and going to work that don't know anything about the program. They're going to be calling in like, what the fuck is going on, man? What's going on with all these people? Like, the people are going to want to know what's going on. And that's the news. That's the media's job, is to inform the people what's going on. That's what they get paid for. So they're going to definitely have to fucking, you know, see what the fuck is going on. And you know, they're like me. I can only put it out the way I know how. Like, I can only verbalize it and vocalize it. You know, I don't have the ability to fucking, like, I don't have the proper talk or know the necessary words, or, you know, I only know how to talk the way I know how to talk. Like, there's people that can fucking communicate this fucking program and break it down to a fucking, like, me, I would sound crazy trying to break it down. There's people that fucking, you know, that can break it down and don't sound crazy and shit, you feel me? Like, I don't sound crazy to a targeted individual because I know what I go through, but to the normal person, you know, like me trying to explain this fucking program would be like Chinese, you know, that would think I was crazy. But some people can articulate it. Nigel Nicholson, for instance, Nigel Nicholson can break this fucking program down like nothing. And then there's other TIs as well that can. What do you recommend? I've you know I've that's the recommendation right there, is we would have to fucking be willing to fucking all come together. It's the only way. It's the only way. You know. Or that's the only way I can think of. That's the only way to bring recognition to it. And that's, even that right there is forcing them to play their hand. Like, that's forcing them to come out and do it. Like, you know, they're not gonna do it on their own. We have to fucking force them to do it. Dude, Nappy, I heard Bill Gates is in New Zealand gonna roll out the vaccine. I don't doubt it. Bill Gates is like the devil, or one of his best demons. And that's the thing. People, like, you're not gonna be able to think that you're slick if you're not getting that vaccine. You can't get that vaccine. Or like, if you know, you can't, if you're not getting that vaccine, you're not getting that vaccine. You can't not get the vaccine and think that you're gonna be hiding, because they're gonna have some type of fucking, they're gonna want to make sure that you fucking took that vaccine. So whether they got some fucking light, whatever that fucking vaccine does to you, they're gonna have something to fucking confirm that you got that vaccine. You're not gonna be able to go to fucking school. You're not gonna be able to go inside. You fuck buying anything. You're not gonna be able to go inside the fucking store if you don't have that vaccine. You're not gonna be able to work. You're not gonna have people donating food to you, because people are gonna be too you know, people are gonna be too scared to be around you. People aren't even gonna be allowed to be around you. It's gonna be like feeding pigeons and shit. That's how they're gonna look at us, like pigeons and shit. Feeding these diseased creatures. It's coming pretty soon. Like, it's coming real soon. I think they're gonna try and roll it out to where, like I said, by 2021, everybody has to have their vaccine, just like they're doing with this new ID bullshit. You know, you gotta have your, and they'll probably have something to where they put it on, your ID that you're vaccinated and shit. They're gonna put you. They're gonna give you a vaccination and put you on a time clock. I'm okay with the protest, but many of us are gonna have to be. No, see, that's the thing. We wouldn't be violent. It's completely legal to protest. We wouldn't do anything, out of the ordinary. Like, we wouldn't go as far as like the fucking, these protests, these last protests. We would keep it strictly peaceful. We would just want to bring recognition. We couldn't do. I mean, we could, but you know, we don't want to seem any crazy. Like, if we burnt shit up and broke into buildings, that would fit their fucking description of us. Like, we're fucking, out of control, mentally ill, and all that shit. Like, they could fucking steer the fucking nation with that. We just keep it peaceful. Stop traffic. Like, we wouldn't harm anybody. We just keep them from doing what they gotta do. The last thing any of us need to do is go to jail. But I mean, I would be prepared. I would be prepared. Like, I would be willing to go to jail for it. Like, for that, a cause like that. Hell yeah. Because you gotta think, it's not just us that we're fighting for. We're fighting for our kids. We're fighting for our families. Those of our families that haven't turned against us, and even them. A lot of us don't know what type of situations our families have been put through. Like, I know I can never forgive mine, but it's different. Different people, different things. Like, so they just fucking, they do it so dirty.